Picture back to school. Your teen walks in with a fresh planner, labeled folders inside their backpack, and a self-belief that this year is going to be different. By September, the planner is missing, incomplete homework is stacking up, and you're back to checking their grading portal, reminding, nagging, and trying to rescue them. You already know how exhausting that is, not just for you, but also for your relationship with your teen. Here's the thing, that gap between how capable your teen is and what you're seeing day to day is not about how smart they are, and it's not about laziness. It's about confidence and skills. And both are built at home through small daily habits. By the end of this video, you'll have 7 daily habits that parents of high self-esteem teens practice, and every one of them is practical, free, and backed by research or real experience with real families we partner with. My name is Prash, and I started Executive Function Tutors, where we've coached 500+ students who struggle with organization, time management, and follow-through to build systems that work for them. And behind almost every one of those students is a parent trying to figure out this exact thing. Stick around to the very end because it's the one habit that surprises parents the most because it has nothing to do at all with school. Let's get into it. Habit 1, let your teen take the driver's seat even when their effort is lousy at first. Here's a small example. If your teen doesn't know how to fold their own laundry, the habit is to show them once, guide them once, and then step back so they can practice. Will the folded shirts feel tidy at first? Most likely not, but every time you refold their laundry or recheck their planner or redo the thing that they did halfway, the message you give your teen is, you cannot do this without me. Self-esteem is built on practice and proof. Teens need daily proof that they can handle things. So the takeaway is this. Pick one thing this week that you currently manage for your teen, show them the specific steps, let them try, and let it be done imperfectly. Think of wrinkled shirts now, but confident adults later. Habit 2, give your teen real responsibility at home every single day. This one has decades of research behind it. A well-known University of Minnesota study found that the single best predictor of success in young adulthood was whether kids did household chores growing up. Not grades, not test scores, chores. And a 2019 study found that kids who do regular chores develop stronger self-competence, meaning they see themselves as capable people. Here's why this matters for your teen specifically. A teen who contributes nothing at home, but is expected to perform at school, learns that effort is something done to them, not something they own. The takeaway? Your teen should have at least one daily responsibility that the family actually depends on. It can be washing dishes after dinner, taking out the trash, cooking once a week for the family, walking the dog, or whatever you're thinking of right now. This is not punishment. This is proof that your teen matters to the household. Habit 3, give specific praise only when your teen has actually earned it. As a parent, this means actively looking for those moments your teen does something positive at home, at school, in their extracurriculars, and then naming exactly what they did. Not just saying, good job. Instead, saying, I noticed you started your homework before I asked. That took real initiative. Or, you folded your laundry on your own today. Thank you for following through. Specific praise does 2 things for your teen. It proves you're actually paying attention to them, and it tells your teen exactly which behavior to repeat. The takeaway, once a day, catch them doing something positive and name that exact thing to your teen. Quick pause here. If you're watching this and thinking, these habits make sense, I do some of them, but my child is starting the school year feeling unconfident and unprepared, then you're not alone. That's exactly the situation most of the families we work with start. And here's the truth. If the September slide hits again this year with missing assignments, dipping grades, and their self-confidence starts to disappear, then your teen also needs systems for school. That's exactly what our back-to-school reset is designed for. It's how we help students start the year with systems for organization, planning, and follow-through that actually work for their brain, so they build confidence from real wins at school, and you get to step out of the project manager role. We only have 40 spots for this, and enrollment will close as soon as they fill up. The link to get started is in the description. All right, back to daily parent habits. Habit 4, practice active listening when your teen goes into fight, flight, or freeze mode. When your teen shuts down over homework or explodes over a small ask from you, their nervous system is in alarm mode. And here's the hard part. In that moment, your calm is exactly what they need. As their parent, when you stay calm and collected, you're showing and modeling to them that big feelings can be regulated. So rather than matching their big emotions, instead, mirror what you're hearing. Try to calmly say, "It sounds like this assignment feels impossible right now." And then ask your teen, "How is that making you feel?" Many teens genuinely cannot name their own big emotions yet. When you process it calmly with them, you are giving them permission to self-regulate. The takeaway? When their nervous system alarm goes off, your job is not to fix it, as hard as that is. Your job is to stay calm, reflect back what you hear, and help them name their feelings. Habit 5, model self-compassion out loud to your teen. Your teen is learning how to talk to themselves by listening to how you talk to yourself. If you mess dinner up and say, "Ugh, why am I such an idiot? Why am I so dumb?" Then your teen processes that as the right response to failure. And this matters more than you might think. A study of over 2,400 adolescents found that self-compassion actually protects teens from the negative effects of low self-esteem. In other words, teens who are kind to themselves when they fail stay mentally healthier, even during the tough seasons when their confidence dips. As a parent, your daily habit is simple. When you make a mistake in front of your teen, try to be kind to yourself. You can say, "Well, that didn't work. What do I do different next time?" That one sentence of "it didn't work," repeated over months, teaches your teen that mistakes are data points and not their identity. Habit 6, encourage your teen to try things outside their comfort zone. Here's a pattern I see with loving, well-meaning parents. They quietly filter out opportunities that might be challenging for their teen. These challenges could be the harder class, the sports tryout, the job application, or the club where they don't know anyone. These intentions are kind. Parents want to create environments where their teen can keep succeeding. But part of becoming an adult is learning to function in situations that feel uncomfortable. The more your teen challenges themselves, while still having the safety net of family and friends to fall back on, the more emotional resilience they build, and the higher their tolerance for hard things becomes. The takeaway? Stop deciding opportunities for your teen. Instead, share the opportunity, name that it might be hard, and let them know you'll be there either way. And habit 7, maybe the simplest one on this list. Eat one meal a day together. This one shocked me when I first read the research. A study of nearly 100,000 students from 6th grade through 12th grade found that teens who ate frequent family dinners had about twice the odds of reporting high self-esteem compared to teens who rarely did. Twice the odds from dinner. Why? Because a daily meal is a built-in moment where your teen is seen and heard. Ideally, these dinners don't have consistent grades conversation. No, "did you do your homework?" questions. Instead, pure connection where your teen shares their interests in and out of school. The takeaway? Together, try to time block one shared meal a day, even if it's just 20 minutes, even if it's just breakfast. And please, try to keep school performance off the menu. So let's recap the 7 daily habits. 1, let them take the driver's seat. 2, give them a real responsibility at home. 3, give specific praise they've earned. 4, stay calm and listen when their nervous system alarm goes off. 5, model self-compassion when you mess up. 6, encourage them to do hard things. 7, eat one meal a day together. None of these require money, but all of them require effort and consistency. And consistency is where confidence comes from. Now here's the thing, these habits will absolutely build your teen's self-esteem. But there's a next challenge coming, and it usually shows up the same way it did last August. Your teen starts strong for a few weeks, then when the assignments really start piling up, their old patterns start creeping back in. That's when your teen's confidence takes its biggest hit, and when you get pulled right back into their reminder system. Imagine instead that this time, your teen walks into the school year with systems already in place, so when September stress hits, nothing is breaking. They're turning work in on time and feeling capable because they're seeing real wins. That's exactly what our back to school reset is designed to do. We only have 40 open spots and enrollment closes as soon as they fill up. If you want your teen to start this year differently, the link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!